Go.
Hey, it's Joe Hash from Synergy-Athletics.com coming back at you with this infamous bottle that I introduced 3 days ago in a video and said I could take this bottle and increase your deadlift with it. And anyone who could guess what I would do with the bottle would get a free copy of Bull Strength and Bull Strength Conditioning. I posted it up on the website and there were some amazing guesses, some hilarious ones. I was actually going to demonstrate some of the ones that people suggested today. We just ran out of time in the gym, so unfortunately I can't. Everything from using it for foot spacing, to using it to use underneath your arm to crush for pressure, to bouncing on your back. If you lean forward too far forward, water would dump on your head. People had some crazy suggestions on what to do with the bottle. A friend of mine said you could stick it somewhere to keep all the pressure from releasing from your body. You can probably guess where. There were some great guesses, but unfortunately no one got it. But I'm still going to go to the comments, choose someone, and give them away a free copy of the manual, because this is hard to come up with. I gave people the hint. I filled it up with water. I did, and what I did is we filled it up with water, and I froze it. Because what we're going to use it for is a little cryotherapy for your legs. And we've been using it and testing it with deadlift. And I'll introduce the primary way you want to do it to progressively increase your lower body lifts. And then I'll explain how to take it a little bit further and use it a little bit more on the edge. And I'll explain that at the end. What you're going to do is you're going to freeze the bottle. I don't want to talk too long here. So it's nice and cold. And you're going to use it for some soft tissue work. So with the cold, it's going to help push the blood out of the muscle, help fix all of the micro traumas that weightlifting causes. If you're working out hard, and I'm sure most of you guys are, if you're checking out these videos, you know, after your body's under that much stress, it has small tears in the muscles. You have to repair them. This is going to speed up your recovery. This is probably the most, with exception of eating right and drinking lots of water, this has been one of the most successful recovery tools we've used. So let me show you what we're going to do with it right now in the lower body. I'm just going to use it for a little soft tissue work right after a workout. We use it for 3 minutes on each section of the body. This works amazing on the calves, because if you use a regular foam roller, you're not going to be able to get enough pressure on the calves. And that's particularly the hamstrings. People say my hamstrings are always tight. In actuality, most people's hamstrings are too loose because of their pelvic tilt. The hamstrings are stretched because your pelvis is tilted forward, and your hamstrings and your glutes are loose. Well, your hip flexors are real tight. Most people have to suffer from that. We use it on the calf. I'm not going to demonstrate it all because I want to try to keep this video under 4 minutes for you. We're going to go both calves. I take off my shoes. I hit the lower part near the Achilles tendon. I use the bottom of my feet. And here's the important part for the deadlift. You get it right on your hamstrings, and you roll all the way up, all the way back. And it actually feels amazing. For those who've used contrast bats before, works great. And a particular trigger point I found is right here in the insertion point of the hamstring, and right back of the knee and down to the calf. And this section works exceptionally well. So we hit that on both sides. We'd use it on the glutes, and we'd use it on the IT band. And if it's too hard for you, you can actually use one of those Nalgene bottles, which is a little bit rounder. But I want to show an extremely cheap way to do it. When you freeze your bottle, make sure it's standing upright so you don't have any air pockets in it. And it's just an amazing tool for recovery. Now, how can you use it specifically for your deadlift? We've taken it a little bit further. And over on Synergy-Athletics.com, I'm posting up an entire article on cryotherapy and the research behind it on why it can work. So if you want to check out more of the science behind it, go ahead. I'm just going to try to keep this nuts and bolts and try to keep it quick. Before a workout, you never want to ice immediately before an exercise. But here's what we've done with deadlift. We filled one up and froze it. We filled up one with extremely hot water. And we did 3 minutes on each hamstring, 3 minutes on each calf, which has been some problem points for us. Then we got rid of the cold one. We did 3 minutes of the hot water on both to increase the blood flow to the muscle. And then we did a regular general warm-up, then our specific warm-up. So we iced long before we deadlifted, but we did it the same day prior to it. And on that very day, people were pulling 10, 15-pound PRs. And maybe it was partially the placebo effect, but this has been working great for us. So, summary. Take a bottle of water, put it in your freezer, use it for soft tissue work. If you want to take on the edge, like I just said, you can do it a little bit before. People have been using ice in the medical setting since the 50s, and it's worked extremely well. And this can work for you too. All you need to do is apply it. It's free. Just take this and freeze it and start using it in your lifts. Now, Again, I'm going to post an entire article about it. What I want you to do right now is go over to the article on synergy-athletics.com, post a comment, make sure to subscribe to the newsletter, because I might be taking for granted that people know what soft tissue work, and I might be taking for granted that people know what foam rollers are, and I'm going to post a beginner series to recovery to only people on the newsletter. So this might be a little advanced progression that I haven't seen before, and it's working amazing here. I want to get that out for you. But I will also post up the beginner stuff in the next couple of months, throughout the next couple of months. So make sure you get on the newsletter and get this free information. So thanks for subscribing. Try this out, post up your results, and I guarantee you it's going to make your legs feel a lot better. It's going to increase your deadlift, your squat, your lower body lifts are going to be much more efficient than they used to be. So I know I rattled on a little bit, but thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the videos.